And a pleasant good evening and welcome to Bedtime Story, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. With yours truly, your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, of course. Thank you so much for joining us. We're also on Facebook as well, and we're on WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, WRLN Radio, a radio media station. And if that weren't enough, WBOE, the best of everything. Yes. All of those stations, and of course, this one great show. And thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate you guys. And don't forget, if you're on Facebook, make sure you share the page. If you're not on Facebook, make sure you share the music. Tell somebody else what you're listening to. Don't just keep it to yourself. Let everybody know that you listen to Bedtime Stories on Biggs Radio Chicago, WRLN Radio, a radio media station, and WBOE, the best of everything, owned by the one and only Reggie Miles. And coming up in our last hour, we do a little thing we call foreplay. Yeah, I'm just tongue-tied today. And we have a special guest joining us after 9 p.m. Right now, here's two in a row from the Whispers. That's right. Caring is sharing, or sharing is caring. Barbara Jean.
Fiction I talk about for comparison, and I'm not there to bedtime stories with my favorite guy, Dr. Al Greer, on WSD Radio and WC Topics Radio Chicago from 9 p.m. to 12 at night, playing nothing but the classic love songs where he pushed you to bed but never to sleep. Dr. Greer, get us in the mood. I'd like to take you dancing. You're the right we'll dance to sweet music. You like some sexual just let me keep things my way.
Barbara Jean.
Just let it go. It's sexy. It's all right. Let me take control. Ooh, to the shower. And you watch me. Stay for 1 hour. I just wanna make sure love to you. Feel you one more time. This is what I do.
This is what I do to get you in the mood. I provide the music. You can take the rest from there. Okay. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. We have a special guest joining us later on, right after these two by Patti LaBelle, Love, Need, and Want You. Auntie Patti on Bedtime Stories. By the way, excuse me, I'm eating chicken tenders. I haven't worked my way back up to beef yet. Sugar, forevermore. Good evening, this is Al Greer.
Al, brother, this is Freddie Dixon. How you doing?
I'm well now that I'm speaking to you.
I'm glad to speak to you.
All right, hold on for a minute. I'm in the middle of a song, and I'll bring you on.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
What's the number to say? What's that? Say the number.
Patti LaBelle, Love, Need, and Want You, Baby. Right here on, excuse me, right here on Bedtime Stories. With your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, and my guest has joined us right now. If the name doesn't sound familiar to you, then you've been under a rock for quite a while. His father, of course, worked for Chess Records. He was the resident bass player, arranger, uh, remarkable songwriter. He wrote a couple of songs along with Muddy Waters and others. But he's best known to me for writing the song, what is it, by Coco Taylor. That's one of my favorite songs. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah. Thank you. I couldn't think, I had to sing it till I got to the hook. You know how it is. You know how it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, on the air right now with me, Freddie Dixon of the Freddie Dixon Blues Band. Good evening, sir. How are you? Man, I can't complain. I got you on the phone. I know that's right. So I interviewed Binky Womack, the Binky Womack. He's the one of the nephews of Bobby Womack. And I asked him a question. I'm gonna ask you the same thing. Had your last name not been Dixon, what else would you have done with your life? Mm-hmm. 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 And that's the same answer that Binky Womack gave me. He said, it's in my DNA. It's what I do. It's what I've grown up watching my uncles and them perform. So what else would I have done? I said, well, I guess you're right. With the name Womack. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So your dad, go ahead. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. At what age did you start playing, Freddie? Mm-hmm. Mm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't want no man's calling me. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you said you started off playing piano. So at what point did you pick up the bass? Mm-hmm. That sounds that sounds familiar. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm.
Um, my father came back. He said, hey, Gibson, can you boy play, can you son play gigs with me? He said, who you talking about? He said, Freddie. He said, Freddie don't play no bass. Yes, he does. And my father wasn't no great bass player. I could follow.
Right, right.
So, and then I made $25 for a gig. And I
Wow.
was hooked from then on.
$25.
And I was hooked.
That's all right.
I was born and hooked. And I was 19 years old, 19, 20 years old at the time. So I've been doing it ever since then. Now I'll be 75 next month. So, I've been at it for a month, so, but it still gives me joy. It gives me joy to see people happy. And and very important to me. The blues, it's our legacy, you see. And I try to talk about it as much as I can. But the blues meant for us as a race of people coming out of the South.
Mm-hmm.
So the message music, and it helped us because if you're under the whip and all this stuff for years and centuries, it would seem like centuries, for decades down there, getting beat. Well, it was centuries, you have to have some form of enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
So because most people can do the sad song, but they were the top. But they couldn't just sing sad songs, or it wouldn't have been no release. So they just start making happy songs about the blues.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I used to tell my friends, I say, come over there here, and they said, man, I don't want to hear that old time, shit.
Uh-huh.
So I said, come on board with me, man. And you enjoy it. After they got there, man, listen, these guys became blues aficionados before they got there.
Oh, yeah.
Telling me about blues, you know. So it's very important to our culture to know that it's our music.
Yes, it is.
It's the most important music in the world. It's the most powerful music in the world. And all American music stems from the blues.
That's right. You got that right.
My father said, the blues is the root and the rest is the fruit. You know, so
he was right.
And so, you know, I said, you know, I stayed out front of my father for years, played with him for over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I learned a lot from him. You know, I can't thank him enough for things he taught me. Just about life itself and blues and going out on the road and conduct yourself as a human being out on the road. You know, but, the road can be tricky. It can be, but you know, you got certain things. You just go do your job. Do your job. Do it. You can. I don't care if it's just one person there or 100,000. You play your best because you never know who's looking at you. And that's what I try to do.
So where can we find you, Willie Dixon, and the Willie Dixon Bluesman? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Freddie Dixon. I'm looking at your dad's name right now. But Freddie Dixon, where can we find the Freddie Dixon Blues Band?
Well, on the 20th, we'll be at the over 9/615 East 60th Street, Logan Center.
Okay.
It's Sunday, the 20th.
Okay.
And I got another gig. I'll be over in
Mm-hmm.
at another place. I can't think of the name of the other place. I got it written down somewhere. My wife, she's probably looking for it now.
Okay.
The Logan Center. The other place went half far. What's the name of the other place?
Okay.
Logan Center. So we're going to be on Michael DeMonte. You hear from Michael DeMonte? You know Michael DeMonte?
The name sounds familiar. What does he play?
He's a young guitarist. He started off with my band.
Okay.
You know, he's blocking that, man. He's a great guitarist. A young cat, too. Now he's about 26, 25, 26 years old now. But he plays some guitar. But I have a unique band.
Mm-hmm.
I have a band. I have a violinist named Judy Lee. She's from China. Her father was one of the greatest music night shows over in China.
Mm-hmm.
She plays with me, and what we're doing blues with a classical. And you gotta come out and get me our band. And Julie on violin, Bob Leslie on guitar, Brian Lieberhall on drums, and a young kid named Christian Figueroa on the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And we put on a good show.
And who's this guy, Grant?
Grant Lieberhall. He's a drummer.
I know him.
You know Grant?
I know Grant. He fixed my speakers once.
Yeah, that's Grant. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Grant's a good guy, man. You know?
Yes, he is.
He helps a lot of people, you know. He got drum probably and he got a young lady he's been working with for a couple of years now. She plays with young lady.
Mm-hmm.
And she probably put on that show. She'll bring up some drums to get up. And if you're a musician, you're in the house, man, you know, we're gonna get you up there, you know. But we're not like that, you know. We like to give everybody a chance who wants to get up there, you know. But that's how you learn, you know. I remember when I was coming out, when I was going, and you see me come to, here he come again. mistakes. You know not to do that anymore. So you don't make no mistakes. You're not going to learn nothing. So,
That's true.
so that's why I hold certain people up on stage. No, unless you just don't know anything, you know. But you try to get up there sometimes, you know. So
well, Freddie, I'm bringing my axe the next time you all are playing. I got
you gonna bring that Sunday then, huh?
I got a Music Man bass, so I might,
Cool.
you know.
Yeah, come on up there, man. We can do some things.
I'm not as good as the rest of you all, but you know, I can hold my own.
You know how good we are.
For more information on Freddie Dixon, go to FreddieDixonBluesBand.com. Thank you so much, Mr. Dixon. I'm going to lock your number in my phone, and I hope you lock mine in as well.
You already locked in, brother. I appreciate you. I love you. Nothing you can do about it. I just hope to see you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Freddie Dixon and the Freddie Dixon Blues Band. And tell Grant I said hello.
Sure. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. That is Freddie Dixon of the Freddie Dixon Blues Band. Once again, go to FreddieDixonBluesBand.com for more information. Thank you so much to Freddie Dixon. And, of course, to Barbara Jean. Thank you for sharing the live video as well. Here's that second song by Patti LaBelle that I promised. I love, If Only You Knew, right here on Bedtime Story with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. The Freddie Dixon Blues Band. Woo! How lucky am I? Patti LaBelle, if only you knew how much I do love you, you wouldn't believe it. Your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Once again, thank you to Freddie for calling in. Freddie Dixon. Make sure you check him out on FreddieDixonBluesBand.com. And I'm going to try to keep up with Freddie. Yeah. Anyways, your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. One of the greatest songwriters and performers of all time is having a birthday today. He just made 86 years young. His real name, William Yarbrough, but we know him better as William Bell. He wrote this and many other songs, including Chuck Jackson's Any Day Now, which he co-authored. Here's I Forgot to Be Your Lover.
Should I reach out and hold you in my love? Need me. This is Kimberly, one of Al's gals, and you're listening to Bedtime Stories with Al Greer. I'm sorry you couldn't call me, but you got home.
Let Your Mind Be Free by the Chambers Brothers. I don't think I had that one, Jimmy. I had to look that one up. I had to find that one and get it from Ray Neal. Good evening, Yolanda Thompson. Good to see you. It's not on Facebook, you know. One of the last of the real soul men, William Bell in Private Number, along with Judy Clay, right here on Bedtime Stories, with the Peanut Butter Brother, Dr. Al Greer. I remember back in the day playing that song on Dusty Radio 1390. There's an audio demo of me, or air check of me on YouTube. Check it out. I sounded like a young Herb Kent on that. William Bell and Private Number. Before that, I Forgot to Be Your Lover, which was sampled by, I think, Jaheim. Yeah. William Bell, his real name, of course, was William Yarbrough. He took the last name Bell as a stage name in honor of his grandmother, whose first name was Bell. And of course, you all probably hear him every Christmas when you hear the song "Every Day Will Be Like a Holiday." Now, it serves as a Christmas song, but it wasn't supposed to be a Christmas song. It just meant that every day is a holiday with my baby. That was the premise of the song. But they had the bright idea to take it back into the studio and add jingle bells to it. So now, and now it's a Christmas song with the jingle bells in the background. Ingenious, because it's one of the top Christmas songs of all time, behind Donny Hathaway and, all the rest of the Christmas songs. Here's his label mate, Mr. Johnny Taylor. I Believe in You, right here on Bedtime Stories. Hello to Yolanda Thompson and Kimberly Patterson. Did you ever DJ on WVON? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Up until a few months ago, yeah. And up until a few years ago. It was VON where I got my start back in 76. At that time, I had met Herb Kent. Herb was the first to put me on the radio. And that was it. The rest, as they say, was history. Yep. Yep, Herb put me on. They had to put some phone books under me so I could reach the microphone. I always tell that lie. I was always tall. They put me in the studio with no practice, no nothing. I couldn't even practice. I practiced at home. And I got there. They gave me a list of songs. I called out the list of songs. You know, all the songs had like a number and a letter attached to them. I said, okay, give me C5. Give me B2. Give me, I just went down the list. I wish somebody had recorded that. You know, 1 week today, I'll be in Chicago. All right, Kim Patterson. Coming to Chicago. But, yeah, I was on VON up until a couple of months ago. Yeah, more like 3 months ago. I did a show called The B-Side. And I'm good friends with his daughter, Robin Kent, daughter of the Cool Gent. And she calls me brother. Whenever she wants to hear her father's voice, she calls me. She had a party one year. We were down in Bronzeville at Renaissance. And I walked in and she saw me and we hugged. And she said, "You're the closest thing I have on earth to my father." I'm like, sis, I knew you were going to say that. You know, and I had a good cry for a few minutes. Yeah. Yep, I miss him. I miss Mr. Kent. I'd probably be driving this car right now. Maybe. I don't know. In you. Against your own mother.
Lifetime just got back with the original Peanut Butter Brother. That's what we call our Greer and Bedtime story on WOMCRadio.com.
Yep. Herb had this Cadillac, right? It was a two-seater. How is your lifestyle change going? So far, so good. I can't complain. I cannot complain. Yep, I cannot complain whatsoever. I mean, every day is a different experience. You know. You know how it is when you meet somebody. You know those first few months are critical. Those first 3 months. Al Greer, you are a legend in the game along with Sam Chapman. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mm-mm. Every Day Will Be a Holiday by William Bell was named the greatest Christmas record of all time, and it wasn't supposed to be. Russell Shake and Bake. What's going on, Mr. Baker, sir? Always good to see you, brother. How have you been? Russell Baker, my man. No party this year. Trying to get some more of that jerk chicken and those beans and rice. Do you remember Clinton Gent? Yes, I do. Clinton Gent hosted Soul Train after Don Cornelius went to California. They kept the local Soul Train going Monday through Friday. And then on Saturday, we had the Soul Train that was in color. I do remember him. Moving to Houston next week. Q's on 84th and Kedzie at 6 p.m. Okay, I will. What's in Houston? Okay. I'm so proud. Johnny Taylor, I'm so proud to have you for my girl. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, saying hello to my brother from another mother, Russell Baker, aka Shake and Bake, who's leaving town to go to Houston. I said, why are you going to Houston? He said, warm weather. Stay less, stay less. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Coming up in our last hour, we do a little thing we call foreplay. 4 songs by one of your favorite artists or groups, male or female. It's in our last hour here on Bedtime Stories with another blues artist who says, I'm not a blues artist, I'm R&B. So what do you think the B stands for, Mr. Davis? I'm in Arkansas. Hardly ever snows down here. And if they get a little ice, they shut the whole city down. Wow. Continued blessings to you too, brother. I miss you, brother. And I will be there to say goodbye to you. It's a warmer weather. Staple Singers, I'll Take You There. Well, that's not a love song, but I think I can play something by the Staples. That's kind of an up-tempo. We kind of do, slow stuff on bedtime stories. But I got some staples for you. I'll Take You There. It's kind of a dance type song. Thank you, Russ. Shake and bake. That's all right, Yolanda. I know what you meant. It's cool. Stand accused, Isaac Hayes, you got it. So I was in this club one night, and these two gentlemen were sitting in front of me at the club, at the bar, and they were having a conversation. And one of the guys said, they think I'm a blues singer. I'm not a blues singer. I'm a R&B singer. The guy was talking to Artie Blues Boy White, and the guy who said it was Tyrone Davis. Now, I thought to myself, I'm like, Mr. Davis, the B in R&B stands for blues. And these kids use the term all the time. I say, people, under our age, they say, oh, that's R&B music. Today's R&B. I'm like, today's R&B is not yesterday's R&B. It's not yesterday's soul. It's just a label that they put on for just black music. It's not R and it ain't B. It definitely ain't B. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Gray, breaking it down for you right here on Bedtime Story.
At the historic Mahalia Jackson Court, 1 East 79th Street in Chicago. On July 11th, it's the Gospel Explosion. On July 25th, it's Rhythm and Blues. August 8th, it's the Jazz Flight. And August 22nd, Blues and Gospel Fusion. All with Doc Payne and the Pain Relief Smooth Blues Band. For more information, call 773-221-1607, 773-221-1607, or email us at opjrec@gmail.com. There'll also be CDs and merchandise for sale, vending opportunities, music masterclass, Raffles, free admission. Doors open at 2 p.m. All concerts start at 3 p.m. And no alcohol is allowed. That's July 11th through August 22nd at the historic Mahalia Jackson Court, 1 East 79th Street in Chicago. Driven by OPJ Records and the Greater Chatham Initiative.
We are WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, WRLN Radio, a radio media station, and WBOE, the best of everything, owned by Mr. Reggie Mine, the professor. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Yolanda Thompson said, I used to bartend at the Tiger Lounge. And Artie Blues Boy White and Tyrone Davis used to play there all the time. And they were playing blues music. But see, Tyrone Davis did not want to just be a blues singer. He was just a blues singer because he was involved with other blues singers. You know, Johnny Taylor, who wasn't a blues singer either. Johnny started his career singing soul music after he left the Soul Stirrers and, you know, singing gospel and everything. But R&B stands for rhythm and blues. And the term that they're using it for is not rhythm and blues. Trust me. It's not soul, it's not rhythm, and it's not blues. But what do I know, right? I'm just a music historian. By request for Yolanda Thompson, Isaac Hayes and I Stand Accused from the LP. That's right, the LP. The Isaac Hayes Movement, right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. I used to DJ at the Tiger Lounge. That's how I was late for work one morning. I used to do sets at night, and I would be on Dusty Radio 1390 in the morning. Well, what had happened was I met this girl. We went down the street on 79th Street to east of the Ryan, which was the popular motel at the time. And this is after the night after I left the Tiger Lounge. Well, I took her to the motel, and I was late for work that next morning. What I did was I was listening to the radio as I, you know. So I heard my name being called. It's Al Greer on Dusty Radio 1390. All Dusties all the time. And I heard that and I jumped up. I was like, oh no, what time is it? Oh, it was 6 o'clock. Had to put her on a bus. And me, I had to race downtown to get there before, you know. And I got there just in time to say, and now here's traffic with Sybil Wilkes. Yep. And the lady lived in Maywood. So I hope I gave her enough money to get home to take a cab or something. But yeah, it was something. I'm like, oh man, I'm late for work. Oh man. And luckily I had an engineer. Charles Upshaw was my engineer. May he rest in peace. So by me having an engineer, it gave me enough time to get to work and park on the side or in the parking lot, whatever. 332 South Michigan. Yep. That was it. And like I said, I made it just in time to do the traffic. Nobody knew I wasn't even there. I think maybe Charles Upshaw had played maybe 3 or 4 songs before I got there. And I took over from there. Yep. Those were the days. Yep, those were the days. Guilty. Make you cry like a big ass baby. I heard that. Thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Makes me feel good that someone thinks that I'm a legend. You know, for a long time, I didn't know that was Jerry Butler's song because it sounded so different from his. I'm like, oh, Jerry Butler did? Oh, he sure did, yeah. But his was more up tempo. Yeah, I put more soul in here. You know, a lot of songs he did were all remakes. You know, The Look of Love and Our Day Will Come, um, Going in Circles. All of those were remakes. You know, Never Can Say Goodbye. By the Time I Get to Phoenix, Walk On By. All of them remakes, but just arranged differently. So it's like, man, wait a minute. Yeah. I'm like, it had me scrambling for the original one, the ones that came out, you know, first. I'm like, whoa, okay. That's what's up. Guilty. I'm guilty, baby. That's right. Black Moses. Guilty. So, baby.
He's the without restriction. I agree with that kind of story.
I'm back. Good night, Yolanda Thompson. Thank you. She said, I'm in concert over here. I know, right? That's how you do a song right there. That bass at the end, that's an upright bass. Our Day Will Come from Isaac Lee Hayes Jr. from the album To Be Continued, right here on Bedtime Stories. A lot of Isaac Hayes songs were all remakes, from the first one to probably one of the last ones that he made. There were a few original songs that he wrote, but the majority of them were arranged from their originals. I Stand Accused, originally done by Jerry Butler. By the Time I Get to Phoenix, by the songwriter Jimmy Webb himself. Walk On By, Dionne Warwick. All of those songs just rearranged the great Isaac Hayes. And he took them and made them his own. Speaking of originals, this song, of course, was originally done by the Shirelles. This is dedicated to the one I love. And she knows exactly who she is, too. You're the Temprees on Bedtime Story. My baby.
It's all for you because it's all for me. And the dark is over, it's just before each night before we go away.
No, it-
For me, and let's tell This is dedicated to the one be satisfied, just knowing that you love me. There's nothing I need to do. Whisper a little me. Let's do the stuff about just celebrating to the one.
Back to the beginning.
Look out, Chicago, the native
And in love. Good night, Yolanda Thompson. Hello. I know. On the air. I'm live. Let's record it. Record it, folks. I'm working at home. Pretty good.
Man, that costs too much. And the kids don't even, it ain't really nothing for them to do.
Yeah, I hear
They
you.
don't get it to do something.
Hold on for a second. Let me talk to the people live.
Okay.
Choice 4, When You're Young and in Love, produced by Mr. Van McCoy, the guy that brought you the hustle right here on Bedtime Stories. With your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, Hello to my goddaughter, Lenice Banks. Thank you for listening to Bedtime Stories. Well, actually, she's listening to Keith Sweat, which is why she called me. She's listening to Keith. She ain't listening to me. My show is live. His is recorded. That's some recorded garbage. Mine is live garbage. Okay. All right.
Just bust me out on the radio.
That's not, yeah, they fool y'all into thinking that he's actually sitting there in a radio station taking requests and all of that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a ripoff. It's a ripoff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Keith Sweat, but I'm not a fan. Anyway, here's the first of two in a row on this live show. First of two in a row from Blue Magic. This is Three Ring Circus on Bedtime Stories. Live. Not no recorded garbage. This is live. None of that. What can I play for you, baby? What you want to have, baby?
I know, right?
It's like, man, your voice ain't that deep. What can I play for you? Like, jerk. This is for real.
But I'm gonna try to get that way. I gotta put my car in the shop. It's working, but I don't want to trust it because it's like when I get ready to go up and down hills and stuff, it jerks and cut off, and then it'll start back up and drive normal.
Okay.
So I want to get that checked out.
Okay. I heard that before you put it on the road.
Yeah. So once I get that done, then I'll be back up there.
Cool.
And then I wanna go take the kids to see my grandma too.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just checking in on you.
Well, you go back to listening to Keith Sweat.
You feel?
Recorded.
I was trying to check on you. You see black folks. Oh, they can't never be. Thanks for checking in.
I know, right?
But it's always got to be some with some on top of some.
Yeah, call him and try to make a request.
If I call and make a request, he's looking for big women right now. I'm good.
Oh, well, there you go.
He said he don't want no young girls. He wants the big girls. I'm good. I ain't looking for drunk Keith.
I know that's right.
I'm good.
All right, baby doll. Talk to you later.
Okay, I'll be around.
Kiss the kids for me.
Definitely.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye. So now you know what my goddaughter thinks about me. She listens to Keith Sweat. Isn't that sad? One of the worst syndicated shows ever. And I'm sure I get a call from iHeart for defamation of character. They don't really care. But they know how bad it is, but you know, it's on most of the their R&B stations. So yeah. They could have got Al B. Sure. Al B. Sure was doing a syndicated show. There she is. Ha ha. I liked Al B. Sure's show better. His voice is more similar to mine. You know, Keith's is just, you know, processing, microphone processing. Yeah, this is my voice, even though my mic is processed, but this is my voice. I know, right? This is me. Not no put on. Baby, I can't play for you. What you want to hear? I want to hear you shut up. That's what I want to hear. I will smoke his ass. I will smoke him. Because I'm bad, all the rappers know. When I come into the club, they say, yo, yo, there he goes. So I remember one time I got a call from, I don't know how they got my number. Well, I have an idea how they got my number. And they told me a cease and desist on using the title of a show that they have, or a segment of a show that they have on V103. I said, okay. I came up with something else. But come to find out, someone had trademarked it after the death of Herb Kent. They didn't want nobody else to use it. I'm like, okay. And the person that came up with the phrase was not the person who used it on the air. It was the person who came on, I think, before him or after him. And that was Jim Ragg. He came up with it. But Mr. Kent used it on the air. So it is what it is, people. It is what it is. That's why people don't keep their jobs in radio. You know, it happens. You know, I shout out to those people who still have jobs on the radio that have been there for years. You know, I gotta hand it to them. If you're at a radio station more than 3 years, then you're blessed. Truly blessed. Two in a row from Blue Magic. That is teach me how to love. If I'm lacking somewhere, hey, give me some lessons. You know, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, hey, anything you teach me, you know, I have an open mind. You can teach me. It's okay. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, just about 13 minutes away from foreplay, right here on Bedtime Stories. The show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep, with the greatest love songs. What can think of? Hello to my goddaughter, Lanice Banks. Thank you for checking in to Bedtime Stories, even though you're listening to Keith Sweat. I mean, somebody got to listen to him, right? You know, I can't hate. They're still the number one station in Chicago. And that's okay. But they don't have any competition. If there was a new station that came out that was powerful enough to go against them, I mean, they almost got there with 104.3. They were close. They were so close. You know, they were so close. You know, if they had hey kids, if they had the right people on 104.3, they could have kicked a mud hole in V103. You know, good format. You know, don't get me wrong. Old school hip hop and old school R&B, or what I like to call Dusties for 40-year-olds. They're like, ooh, that was my jam back in the day. I'm like, okay. That's because you're 40 years old. You know, when you were in your 20s and they was playing Back That Thing Up, that was a new song. But now that you're like 40 something, ooh, that's old. Ooh, that's a dusty. Ooh, that's old. I hear you. Yep. But don't be mad at me because I tell the truth. Don't be angry. I'm sorry. You good? Very good.
This is a show.
Oh yeah. Mm-mm. Right now. I'll even leave the porch light on for you. The Whispers and Come On Home to Me, right here on Bedtime Stories. The show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep. The greatest love songs of all time, especially after this one. It'll be time for foreplay. But first, one of Chicago's first families. These are the Staples hymns, written by Curtis Mayfield. Let's do it again. From the movie of the same name, right here on Bedtime Stories. Do it again. Mm. You too. Mhm. Mhm. One of Chicago's first families. The Staple Singers right here on WOSD Radio, DB Chicago, WCHI, Biggs Radio Chicago, as well as WRLN, a Ray Neal media station, and WBOE, a Reggie Miles radio station. It is, of course, bedtime stories and time for foreplay. But first,
People say the blues never left. We're keeping the blues alive. These are living Greek Chicago. 7401 South to South Chicago Avenue. With live blues, jazz, and more. From 8 p.m. until midnight. Now you see artists like Omar Bowman and the Brian Lee Brothers. Here's Honeydew from the Chris Christmas Club. An acoustic set with our own brother Checker and then a visor and the Chris Christmas Band. Songstylers Tony Elliott Bell and the Gentleman Trio. Miss Reed's and her Reese's Pieces. For more information, go to reedsunlimitedblues.com. Call 773-217-9650. 773-217-9650. It's News Nightly at the newly remodeled Lee's Audio Blues, Chicago, 7401 South Chicago Avenue. Like the man said in the song, the blues is all right. Come out and get the blues.
Or you can stay home and have the blues. It's your choice. But you'll have a better time with other people who are blues lovers. Even if you don't like the blues, take a listen to it. Before my mom always said, try something before you say you don't like it. Most of the time it was food. It is time for foreplay right here on Bedtime Stories. Peanut Butter Brother Dr. Al Greer. This gentleman hails from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He started out as a ukulele player. And what else did he do? Oh, he played ukulele. And he switched to the guitar, which was probably one of the best things he could have ever done. Why? Because he went from playing guitar with a guy by the name of Brother Jack McDuff at the age of 17. Yeah, he dropped out of school, focused on music. In 1987, he received an honorary degree from the Pittsburgh Public Schools, but he played straight ahead instrumental jazz with Brother Jack McDuff until at 21, he left Jack McDuff and went solo. His first album, The New Boss Guitar of George Benson. He came on the heels of Wes Montgomery, who had made his transition. So they were trying to make him the new Wes Montgomery because they had similar styles. And of course, he listened to Wes Montgomery. So in tonight's foreplay, we feature the music of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania's own George Washington Benson. It's not his birthday. It is just foreplay. From his Grammy Award winning album Breezing, or Breezin', here, of course, is This Masquerade on Bedtime Stories.
Are we really happy here with this lonely game we're playing? Looking for what to say. Searching but not finding, understanding anywhere.
Don't you know?
In a masquerade. Both afraid to say we're just too far away from being close together from the start. We tried to talk it over, but the way got in. inside this lonely game we play. What's everything is something I see your eyes. No matter how hard I try, ooh, you understand the reasons that we carry on this way. Love in a man, the way.
Mm-mm.
Inside this lonely game we play. It's so real every time I see your face. No matter how hard I try to understand the reason we can't go in a man. Oh, in a man's world.
listening to Bedtime with Greer on Bedtime Stories.
Rexy, Rexy.
Doing the report with Greer on Bedtime Stories. start a story. I'll always tell. Angel used to say, it's the day I was only in a dream. Just to let me see. So
Because Jeffrey Epstein thought Al Greer was a creep. Really?
you're in the middle of something with Alvin on the bedtime story.
All of my life. So he had been making songs long before he did the album Breezing. He just wasn't singing then. He sang one song, and I think that was Summertime. We discussed sing. But for the most part, jazz guitarist George Benson, side foreplay. Probably one of the guys that I don't want to say invented smooth jazz, but one of the contributors to smooth jazz because of his style of playing. He influenced a whole lot of people because if you listen to most smooth jazz radio stations online, most of the guitar players sound similar to either Wes Montgomery or George Benson or both because they set the standard. That octave playing, yeah, they set the standard to that. This song I played on the last day that Harry Small was on WVLN. Someone tipped me off and said that's one of Harry's favorite songs, and if you play it, she'll cry. And she did. George Benson and New Day on Bedtime Stories. Barbara Jean. Here I am. Had to switch. Barbara Jean.
This is Miss Delicious, and you're listening to my Big Bang, Greer, with Bedtime Story. Go on.
From the album Give Me the Night, Moody's Mood, or I'm in the Mood for Love, simply because you're near me. George Benson on Bedtime Story. Thank you so much for, like I always say, anywhere else. God knows what you're sitting here listening to me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Hello to KC. Thank you for listening, as always. And this young lady has a birthday today. I was looking high and low. I know somebody's birthday today. It's this lady. This is Tracy Smith. And this was her only big hit, Tender Kisses on Bedtime.
Listen, and you're listening to Our Girl Bedtime Story on WOSE.
Stacy Lattisaw, and Let Me Be Your Angel, produced by Narada Michael Walden, who's banging on the drums. Here's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al. We're just 16 minutes left. So we're going to make the best and do a lot of talk. I'm just going to play this music. Here's another one from Stacy Lattisaw, originally done by The Moments, Goodman and Brown. And there was another person who did it. We'll play that version later on. But here is Stacy Lattisaw. Once again with the writer Michael Walden on drums, on Bedtime Stories, with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Never die. That is the original version of Love on the Two-Way Street from Leslie Valentine, right here on Bedtime Stories. On the same label, All Platinum or Stang Records, produced by, that was produced by someone else. Unfortunately, it didn't do as well as this version, done by The Moments on Bedtime. Fan base. I got to check out fan base. But thank you, Barbara Jean. I appreciate you. And then I will. I'm looking into that. Fan base. Love on a two-way street from the moments, not the Ray Gilman and Brown moments, but close enough, right? Actually, who sang on the song? I think it was not yet. Let's go to Google. Love on a two-way street. But of course, I played the original one. That one, let's see, who was on that? Actually, it says Al Goodman, Billy Brown, and Harry Ray, but actually it wasn't. But that's okay. The original version, of course, done by Sylvia Robinson and Bert Keys. That's who wrote it. And the original artist, Leslie Valentine. Yeah. And the rest was history. Anyway, that's going to do it for me, Alfred. Thank you so much for staying up. I appreciate you guys. Have yourselves a great weekend. Good night to Barbara Jean, also to my sister from another Mr. Angie Barton Turner. Thank you for checking me out as well. Who else? Rex. That person too, Rex Kramer, my goddaughter Lanice, who was listening to somebody totally different than me. That's otherwise she's called. And last but not least, the legendary Freddie Dixon, Willie Dixon. Thank you so much. I look forward to jamming with you guys. I'm gonna bring my bass. Don't act like you don't know me when I roll up in there. All right. Till next time, blue skies, green lights. Let's try that again. Till next time, blue skies, green lights, and peace. Good night, all. And to all, a good night. Nighty night.